All right. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry if it sounds like I'm out of breath. Just been kind of in a rush today. I woke up a little late, and I had some stuff to do, and yeah. But as you can see from the title, I'm going to be checking out the Ultimate Loot mod once again. This time, it's actually going to work. Sleepmaster and I, behind the scenes, just before the stream, we figured it out. Turns out I was missing a couple files, and there was a couple other files that, like for example, the creator file, UPK file, from the arsenal, that was actually causing the crashes. So now I'm actually able to have, like, you know, all the basically all the arsenal files, including the bloodless and everything. So that's exciting. But yeah, everything works as far as I can tell. The chests are textured now. I don't think any of them are gonna randomly be empty, but we're gonna find out. You know, we're gonna check this out a little bit today, and see how it goes. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited to check this out now that it works, especially. Again, credit goes to Sleepmaster for this mod. You guys should be able to get your hands on it sometime in the future. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to show you guys this. And this time it actually, working. I really should have, that was kind of my fault yesterday, just, with, like, I shouldn't have went live, before testing it. Like, I should have tested it first, that's what I'm trying to say. So, that was kind of my bad. I kind of essentially wasted your guys' time for like 2 hours. So yeah, this stream is basically going to be what yesterday's stream was supposed to be. So anyway, let's actually dive into it. I'm not actually using my webcam today, just to kind of let you guys know. That's an intentional choice. I just honestly didn't have time to get ready, so, and that's okay, let's see here. It means I'm able to also, get as close as I can to the microphone without it, looking weird as well. Without like a weird shadow being casted on me. All right, let's dive into the game. I'm actually gonna go back to the distance soundtrack though. Also, I will get to your guys's. I will get to the chat just a second. I do see there's a lot going on in the chat right now. I just wanted to get a few things out of the way first, But anyway, to fill you guys in on what this mod does, I should probably do that again as well. It essentially allows stuff from the Arsenal and the Iridian Weapons overhaul mods to spawn in chests and other such lootables, which is really cool. Let's see. And Sleepmaster, if you want, I can go over like the specifics again, but as far as like, like the chances and like the, and all that stuff, like the chances of me, for example, finding a Arsenal Legendary is, I think, pretty close to like the vanilla drop rate. Same goes with like Pearlescence and stuff. And this also applies, to the Iridian overhaul as well. Like they're pretty close to like the vanilla values when it comes to like the drop rates and whatnot. But this mod, when it comes out, is also going to be customizable, so you're going to be able to like adjust those things. You're going to be able to adjust the drop chances, I believe, among other things as well. But anyway, let's play the distance soundtrack. I just like having that one in the background. I know I've been putting this one in the background a lot. Whoops, actually, hold on a second. There we go. Make sure I put these in there too. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Holy shit. Sleep, it's good to see you, man. Glad you could make it into the stream. Thanks for your help, by the way, with, you know, helping me figure this out. I'm excited to actually properly show off this mod, you know? George, how you doing, man? Just beat Saints Row 1. Replay the second one. Nice, dude. I love... Saints Row 2 is, like, one of my favorite games. I love that game so much. After Saints Row 2, though, I kind of didn't really care for the series. Like, I never really got into 3 or 4 or any of the other ones, but Saints Row 2 was a blast. I wish they would actually remaster that game, honestly. JDX, how you doing? Gaius Coolius. Like that name, by the way. How are you doing? It's great to have all you guys. Alright. Also, let me know how the volume is for the music. It should be fine. I think it's about what it was yesterday, so it should be good. Also, just a second. Kind of scrolling through the chat here. Started Gears of War 2. Nice. Fucking love Gears of War 2. In my opinion, that one has like the best story mode, like the best campaign. Steam, let's see, for some sweet emulation guides for the Steam Deck. Gotta talk about what Randy did recently. Oh, fuck. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, wasn't it something he said? Wasn't he like... Because I think what Borderlands, yeah, Borderlands 4 is going to be $80, right? And he's like, if you can't afford it, you just kind of, you know, you gotta find a way to just deal or something. I can't remember what he said, something like that. Let me look up actually what he said, unless you guys can like tell me exactly what he said, because I know that's not like not 100% accurate, but it was something really scummy. The PC version of Saints Row 2 is just awful. Why is that? I mean, it's kind of old too at this point. Like, I don't know if that has anything to do with it or if it's just bad in general. I don't know. Alright, here we go. And just to kind of show you guys right off the bat that everything's working, I'm going to hit up the gift shop. But yeah, I believe like that one specific Arsenal file that I had was causing the crashes. Because as you can see, like we're in the game, everything's up and running. And as you'll see in a second, chests are going to be textured. That was a problem I was having yesterday. Which it turned out I was just missing a couple files. And then one of the things that this mod adds is every chest now has a guaranteed vial. Like a health vial. And I believe, I'm not sure, Sleep, but I noticed like there's some little details in each of the chests. Like, or not the chests, but the fridges, like some random kind of randomly generated little details. One of them was like this, and then there was like, I thought I saw like a tentacle in another one. I don't know if that was originally there, or if that's something that you added. Oh, and look at that. Just right out of the gate we get a class mod from this. I don't think that was normally possible before.
Did you get lost already?
But look at this. Fully textured chest. As you can see, the mod's working because it has the plus at the end of that. Triple rocket launcher plus. Let's go hit up this chest over here while we're at it. Oh, no mouse support for the menus. Gotcha. Does anybody know what Randy said? Can anybody, like, quote it in the chat? Oh, look at that, dude. Fucking Jacob's rocket launcher. Dude, that looks sick. That was definitely not in the game before. I also, yeah, something I should point out again is that this is also running the Vault Hunter challenges by default. Like, it comes with, you know, packaged with this. Which, God, I don't really feel, like, very comfortable explaining it. It's kind of like... I mean, you basically just saw right there that, like, you know, I just got a Jacob's rocket launcher. Like, it allows things to, you know, like, to spawn that otherwise wouldn't spawn. Like that, for example. It's also possible, like, what's another example? Like a Vladoff SMG, you know? Stuff like that. And you're also, with that mod, you're also able to, like, do, like, manufacture, like, certain manufacturer specific runs as well. But, like, yeah. Also, we got the gearbox manufacturer in there, which is fucking cool. It's fucking awesome, man. I love this. Sleep, dude, I really appreciate you sending me this, man. I'm glad we got it to work, because this is so fucking exciting. I don't know if you can tell, I'm just, like, really excited right now to be actually, you know, playing this and for it to work. Mouse works fine in game, but you have to use the fucking arrow keys. Oh, dude, that's annoying. That's dumb. See, and then let's open this. I gotta make sure I open, like, a bunch of the stuff. Like, the mailboxes can have stuff. Let's see. Guaranteed, that's how you know it's working, is it, you know, you get, like, a guaranteed vial from that. I kind of want one of these to have that, like, tentacle so I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. That's such a cool little detail, by the way, Sleep. I'm glad you added that. Let's see what we get here. I'm hoping none of these are going to be empty. I think that issue's fixed now, but... It's like an interesting looking, like, pistol. Is that supposed to, like, what it's supposed to look like, or is that kind of like a bug? I don't know. Helix rocket launcher, look at that shit. As you can see, yep, here's the Iridian overhaul stuff. Got grenade mods. Nice. Oh, dude, yeah. That fucking reboot, man. Yikes. Ooh, we got double anarchy, though. Ooh, Jacob's combat rifle. Is that normally a thing? I don't think so. Look at that sexy wooden skin, though. That's fucking awesome. Gearbox thumper. Like, this just makes everything, like, really, like, interesting. You know what I mean? Like, every piece of loot is, like, interesting again, which is so cool. You know what I mean? Like, it makes you want to look at just, like, everything that you get. Because you really never know what you're going to find here, you know? What sort of cool shit you're going to find. Adds so much replay value as well. And also, it's just great that, you know, I don't have to rely on vials. To get these weapons anymore. I mean, eventually, you know, Sleep Master, he's gonna make it so that, like, enemies can actually drop these without having to use a vial. I'm pretty sure... Didn't you say, man, that, like, they can also use said weapons against you? Like, they'll actually be able to use them, which is fucking crazy, man. Like, imagine them using, like, I don't know, like a Vulcan Fury or something. I don't know. Just... a thermogenesis. Fucking cruncher. I don't know. Like, it's kind of crazy. Thinking about that. Well, as you can see, yeah. Look at that shit. May as well hit up the armory. Hold on. Is there anything else I can open down here? I've got that. I don't know. Do lockers actually get affected, Sleep? Because, like, I kind of wanted to go, you know, to... into those fucking caves over here. Can't remember what they're called. Is it Sandra's Gorge? and like hit up those lockers that have like guaranteed loot, like guaranteed gear. I don't know if that again is like affected here. Should I do that, or should I? What should I do? Because I could also go to the armory. I just thought it might be kind of fun since we're here. Maybe we can check it out. I don't know. Like I just speed run to that, you know. What else are you guys seeing here? Yeah, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to pay $80. Oh, dude, that is just... That's awful. That is so awful. It reminds me of when Todd Howard was like, you know, you need to get a better PC for Starfield. Or whatever the fuck he said. I don't remember. Something like that. Oh, man, that is so scummy. I realize that kind of that movement speed effect might be a little bit annoying for you guys. It's kind of annoying for me. Like I get it why it's there, but it's like, you know, because obviously it's supposed to be like a team thing. But... All right, you know what? I'll just go there. Why not? I don't know if is this gonna work. Okay, didn't know if that was like an invisible barrier. Fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Whoa. Fucking scared me, Jesus. Fucking corpos are so hard to touch these days. It sounds like something like a cyber, or yeah, like a cyberpunk character would say. But yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh boy, what's happening here? Okay. Again, I gotta used to the fact that like when I load into an area with editable base maps, like it kind of freezes for a second. So I always get a little bit like paranoid that it's gonna crash or something. Shit. I say I'm gonna speedrun there, but I don't even fucking know how to get there. God, this place is, I forgot it's like a fucking maze. Oh god, okay. This is a bad idea. I don't even know where I'm fucking going right now. Oh god, yeah, this is terrible. Terrible idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna rush there. I am excited for the enemies to be able to drop stuff just naturally, you know? So yeah, it's almost 1 AM. Alright, man. Yeah, you take care, dude. Thanks for coming in, and I'm glad I can, you know, stream this, like, with it working, because I know that was, like, kind of frustrating, probably, you know, for you as well yesterday, just how it wasn't working, and I'm glad it's working now, you know? Thanks so much, man, for sending me this. It's so cool. Really happy to be able to test this out for you. Oh, God. But yeah, man, you take care. Thanks for coming in. Oh, shit. Okay. Where am I going? Is it this way? Shit, dude. Always get lost in here. Somewhere. Like, I know when I get to it, like, I know where to go. But, like, the problem is getting to that area, you know? I used to be able to... Oh, here we go. I used to be able to find my way around this place, like, so much easier. Oh, boy. I just kind of, like, honestly just kind of forgot the layout. Oh, I guess some of the chests... Okay, so that still is a problem. Sleep, I don't know if you're still here, man, but... I guess some of the chests still don't have anything. That's weird. I wonder why that is. It's not, like, the biggest deal. I mean, obviously it is kind of annoying, but, like... It is what it is. Yeah, I agree, JDX. Yeah, they did act like they cared. I miss Reggie, you know? I wish Reggie was still, you know, still working at Nintendo. I'm gonna shut this. I don't know if the racks can get in here, but probably not. Okay, yeah, that one didn't have anything. Fuck. Ooh, look at that shit. Nice. Alright. What about these ones? Also, yeah, let's open these up too. What the fuck? Like, none of these have anything. What the hell? Okay. So for some reason in this specific area, the chests just don't have anything. These are working though, as you can see. That's interesting, okay. Like, look at that shit, dude. Look at that. I wonder why that is. Is it like certain areas, I guess? What it's looking like. We'll have to go hit up the armory though and see if that's working. Let's actually go do that now. Hold on. Oops. Okay. I think that's all the stuff in here. Man, I really hate the fact that they're trying to charge $80, man, for games. I'm so stupid, dude. Like, it's crazy we live in a world where you have to pay $80 to play Mario Kart. Like, I don't care how fucking big this Mario Kart's gonna be or how much content it's gonna have. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. For Mario Kart. Ugh. Actually, what am I doing? I don't know why I'm going over here.
Greetings.
Wait, did that chest or did that fridge have anything special going on? I don't think it did. Okay. Let's see. Where am I going? T-Bone Junction. Also, I'm glad I made this stream public right out of the gate. I made sure, like, I was like, okay, this is public, right? It's not private. Because that was another thing yesterday, man. Yesterday was just full of fucking problems, man. When it comes to, like, my stream, there was a lot of bullshit. Again, I really should have just tested this mod off stream first yesterday. I don't know, I guess I was feeling pretty confident that it would work right out of the gate, but boy, was I wrong. Alright. Treats. Let's go see what the armory has to offer. I'm just gonna go straight there. I guess I could kill Ajax, why not? Oh shit. Okay. Crimson Tollway. I kind of want to hit up that chest over here, like just in the lance base, like that Crimson Lance chest, just to see if that one's working. Oh my god, dude, what is going on with this thing right now? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I'm so fucked. Oh, I thought he was gonna run me over. That would have actually been kind of funny. Come on. Die. Okay, where's the Mamba? We need that. Not sure why I didn't pull that out in the first place. Ooh. How convenient. Whoop. It's just I am gonna get ass blasted from Yep, there they are. These goddamn things. And the turrets, too. Oh my god, no! Just go! Oh! Whoa! I don't even know what just happened right there. Okay, just... Oh, man. Fuck. Okay, I was gonna use the neutrino, but I don't have any grenades now. Brilliant. I just need 2 more grenades. Come on. Drop some grenades for me. Why is... The fuck? Or maybe that's... Oh, never mind. Okay, that's just my gun doing that. For some reason I thought that was like... some sort of fucking loot pile in the ground or something. Alright, might have to just go through these guys real quick. Unless... Come on. There we go. Now we could, can I just... What happens if I do this? Look at that shit. Nice. There we go. Look at that, dude. Look at all these Iridians. And I think... Oh, God, I can't remember, but I think Sleep said that... You know, the like the OG Iridians... No, I think they're still in the game, I think. Maybe it's just the legendary ones. I don't know. I hope they're still in the game. I also forgot to mention that, like, pearls and whatnot also just can spawn anywhere now. If it's not a Crimson Lance chest, though, and it's like a red chest or a white chest, it's the drop rates are going to be, like, you know, reduced depending on the kind of chest. So, like, obviously, the white chest is going to have, like, the lowest drop rates for finding, like, a pearl, for example. But yeah, like, you can pretty much get those, like, anywhere, not just in this DLC. So that's really exciting. I just want somebody to add, like, Crimson Lance chests to, other parts of, like, the game. Like, you know, maybe they spawn randomly over, like, other chests. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Like, for example, like, on one run, you'd find, like, a red chest, and then on the next run, you'd find a Crimson Lance chest in that same spot. Like, it would replace that. It's just kind of random. It's like chance, you know, that would happen. Or maybe there's a chance that you wouldn't even get any at all. You know? I just think that would be kind of cool. I would say, like, oh, yeah, you know, maybe you could, like, add some Crimson Lance chests or just make them guaranteed. But I think it would be better if they were a chance, honestly. Like, that'd be really exciting, like, you know, going through an area multiple times and then, you know, you find, like, a lance chest or something, you know, like, kind of just randomly stumble upon one that wasn't there before, you know. I just think that sounds exciting. Again, editable base maps really opens up, like, and you can tell from this mod as well, but, like, it really opens up just so many options now from, like, when it comes to modding this game. It's crazy. Like, all this shit, like, that I'm saying is probably possible, I'd imagine. Alright. Make sure... Get this back out. Alright. Anyway, do you guys have any fun plans this weekend? When is Memorial Day? Isn't that coming up soon? I think my girlfriend and I, depending on how warm it is next week, I think we're gonna go swimming. We got, like, some passes to this local water park that we like to go to. That's like one of those lazy rivers, you know. Also has a really fun, like, rapids, river rapids type thing going on as well. Zzz, oh fuck! That would have been kind of sick though if that, like, actually worked out. Just me like gliding along the wall like that. Oh boy. Okay. Do not want to fuck with the drifters. Shit. Oh god. Please don't hit. Okay. I'm gonna say, like, if they hit my car, dude, that's... yeah, it probably will get blown up. The retreat is super... super weak. Alright, let's see what you drop. Oh god. Oh yeah. Fuck. See, that's another problem that I... Every time I come in here, I you know, I focus on Ajax so much that I kind of forget that, like, you know, the minions are there. Man, Ajax is just so spongy, though. Look at this. Oh, fuck. Oh. Does Bloodwing normally come out like that? I thought when I'm down? For some reason, I don't really remember. Yeah, that's shit. Let's get out of here. Or is that like a bug? I don't know. For some reason, I thought like he, you know, despawns when you go down. I don't know. Bzzz. Okay, careful. It's so easy to just get, like, you know, excited and just want to go at full speed with this thing. You just have to really have restraint, though. Unless it's this part. Fuck it! Oh! Oh, dude! Oh, I wish this wasn't in the way. Otherwise, that would have been so fucking cool. I mean, that was still really cool, but, like... Oh, man. Just like if I didn't crash into anything, you know? Yeah, the fucking assassins are still here. Let's just run. Let's just go. Get the fuck out of here. George, I don't know if you're still here, man, but didn't you go through Majora's Mask again like you did a second playthrough? I think I remember you telling me that. I've been really wanting to go back through Majora's Mask again, honestly. Fucking love that game. And Ocarina of Time. But it's like... part of what's stopping me is that I need to go through, like Twilight Princess and all that, you know? Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild... Yes, I actually haven't played Breath of the Wild, I know. It's kind of crazy. But it's true. I haven't played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Been really wanting to, though. It just sounds like Breath of the Wild, like those, well, yeah, both of those games actually are really, like, big time sinks. You know? I mean, Zelda kind of is anyway, but, like, those ones especially sound like, you know, they're gonna take a lot of time to complete. At least if you want to do a lot of the, you know, open world stuff. Let's see. So it's like one of those things I'm just like, I really want to do, but I just gotta, you know, have the time for it. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I still had as much time as I used to just be able to go through, you know, huge games, like huge open world games like I used to, you know? I just don't have that much time, you know, these days, it feels like. Like another game I want to go through that's like really massive is The Witcher. That game's also a big time sink. But again, it's just daunting. You know what I mean? It's very daunting these days, given just how many hours I'm gonna have to sink into it and how little time I seemingly have to play games compared to, you know, in my earlier years, I guess, in my youth. Okay, looks like some of the chests still don't have shit here randomly. It's really strange. It seems like it's always the same chest too. I think... Wait a minute, hold on, let's see. I think these are the same chests that didn't have shit before yesterday. So I think it's like the same chest every time. I don't think it's really random. I'm hoping I get like a legendary or a pearl. Yesterday I was finding some legendaries from the arsenal. This has got to be like one of the coolest mods I've gotten to check out in a while, though. This is so awesome. This is like honestly like a dream for me. Just being able to find like the stuff, you know, some of my favorite weapons and items, you know, in chests. And not just having to rely on like, you know, vials and killing enemies. Okay, what the fuck? This one just has nothing but money. Interesting, okay. I don't think I've seen that yet. Usually they just have nothing at all. And really, dude, it's so cool to get like Gearbox manufactured weapons. Just like amongst the other stuff, you know? Oh my god, dude, what? Hold on, what? What the fuck? Dude, I got a fucking tsunami from a red chest? I mean, I did say that was a thing, but like... Dude, what are the chances? It's definitely not as good as like getting it from a lance chest, so this has got to be pretty fucking rare, man. Holy hell. Oh, dude, this is like... And this is Tsunami Plus. I'm gonna take that. That's sick. I guess that's technically the first pearl on this character. I mean, it's definitely not like, you know, something you'd normally get through vanilla means, but still. It's fucking awesome, dude. Oh, sleep, man. If you go back and watch this, you should tell me, like, how lucky that was. How lucky I am for finding that, because, like, holy shit. I just want to know the chances of that, man. It's got to be pretty fucking low. Because again, like he kind of based the chances off the vanilla drop rates. And again, like if for like I was saying earlier, like when you find like a pearl or finding a pearl in like a red chest and a white chest, the chances are lower, especially in a white chest. That one has the lowest chance, but damn, I feel pretty lucky right now. Also, I hope the chat's working. So go ahead and unclip that. Also, I'm gonna unequip this too, because I know that effect is kind of annoying, honestly. I just can't believe I'm finding some of this stuff in chests, man. It's so exciting. Like it makes going through here like more exciting. I mean, I always love going through the armory, but like, you know, having this extra stuff is, you know, it really makes it more fun, you know? It kind of feels like fresh again, almost. Whoa, look at that, dude. Look at that shit. Shock resistance, faster action skill recharge. I mean, fuck it, you know? Probably should be picking up more of these anyway, but look at that. Jacob's fucking machine gun. Look at that. Wow. Doll, is it? I don't think they normally make bolt action, or not bolt action, pump action snipers, do they? I think so. Dude, I can't believe I found that tsunami though. That is so sick. I really feel like that's gotta be really rare. It's gotta be. And again, that was just from like a red chest. This is my first armory run too. Wow. I'm glad that happened though, just, you know, so I can actually like show that that can happen, you know? That you can get them from not just Crimson Lance chests anymore, you know? Which is so fucking cool. Like, honestly, if you think about it, the armory kind of becomes more lucrative when it comes to pearl farming, just because, like, red chests, like, you know, can have that chance, and the white chests. Other than, you know, this, but I'm sure that will get ironed out in time, hopefully. I hope we can figure that out, because that's weird. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe there's still something I'm missing. I don't know, like a file. I don't know. But it just, I don't know if it's like the same chests. I would go back to that stream yesterday and look, but I deleted that stream, so I have no idea. We got shock resistance. Provides armor instead of shields. Wow, these are like really powerful shields. Hence why, like, you know, they reduce the max health by a lot, but like, it essentially makes it so your shields kind of like, yeah, it's like the Iridians, like how their shields are essentially health, if you think about it, you know? Because once you take out their shield, they're like one shot away from dying, essentially. Like, their shields are what tank most of the damage, so it makes sense that these Iridian shields would kind of have a similar effect, you know? Yeah, look at that. Look at that, dude. Oh, dude, there's just something about seeing, you know, that wooden kind of texture on like this, you know, that's just so fucking cool looking. Like, look how sexy that is. That is gorgeous. Yeah, that chest didn't have anything. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this though. I'm having a blast checking this out. Yeah, these chests seem to not have anything either. It's so fucking weird. Like, why is it like just some of them do and some of them don't?
So you want me to share, huh?
Athena is a treacherous snake. Your Nox down there. Wow. SNS rocket launcher, is that a thing? Only. You'd think I would know, you know, but like, Okay, well that's not a thing normally. It's easy to tell with the Jacobs, you know? Look at that. Oh, so cool. I love, dude, the Gearbox, like, skins are so nice to look at, in my opinion. And they really stand out, like, in a good way. Also, something I don't know if I really pointed out yesterday, but my UI actually has some custom elements. In the bottom right, you kind of, I think that's a new icon actually. I just noticed that, but I'm pretty sure that's part of it. But for example, if you go to this, yeah, we got some new stuff going on. New UI elements. That's actually a separate mod, but it is needed, you know, for this to work. And like I said earlier in the stream, this is going to be like customizable, so like you really don't even have to use the arsenal, you know, if you don't want to. Like you could just do the Iridian overhaul, or I don't even know if you have to even use either of those. You could just do just, you know, use the what's built in, so I can, what is it called, the Vault Hunter Challenges mod. Just use that, I think. Now I could be wrong, honestly. Sleep can correct me, but it really does allow you to be pretty flexible with how you want this to. And again, you can also tinker with the drop rates as well, so you can even like lower the drop rates if you think it's too high for some reason, you know, or you can crank them up, you know. And I love that. I love how like you're gonna be able to like mess with that stuff, kind of personalize your own experience the way you want it. Every copy of Mario Kart 64, not Mario Kart, Mario 64 is personalized. Is the chat working? God, I hope the chat's working. Like honestly, maybe nobody's chatting right now, but I always worry that the chat just fucking stopped working, because that's happened before. Look at that, Vladoff SMG. Jacob's Comet Rifle. Yeah, I don't know if anybody could just say like hey in the chat, but I'd appreciate it.
So you want me to share, huh?
Fearsome Driver. Look at that, dude. Jacob's semi-auto rifle. And you get some good shit from this. Of course, that one has nothing in it. Alright, let's try this again. Let's do another run. Dude, this is on me though. And it actually is not a thumper. You know, I'm gonna pull it out, just kind of try it for a second. Let's see, where is... Got a rocket launcher. Oh, I guess I already have one out. Jeez. Just one shot. I'm just loving this mod though. I'm so excited for you guys to be able to eventually get your hands on it as well. I'm just also really happy that it's working for the most part, despite, you know,
Oh yeah, who's got the air? That's right, me.
despite some of the chests not having anything. You know, that's like the only issue I think that I'm running into. But everything else seems to be working. Like, I was a little bit worried, honestly, that like I wouldn't get this to work and then I'd have to reinstall my game. Because like when you install like a mod like this, it's kind of hard to not like to be able to uninstall it without like reinstalling your game entirely, because it replaces a bunch of files and stuff. Unless you backed up everything that you replaced and just kind of know exactly, you know, which is kind of tricky because again, there's a lot of like different files and different folders that you have to keep track of if you're going to do that. I mean, editable base maps itself, like, is actually pretty easy to uninstall because you could just verify your game's cache, and it will just kind of put everything back to where it needs to be. Because I think that doesn't really add anything to your game folder. I think it just mainly replaces stuff. So it will just kind of, you know, make everything go back to normal if you verify your game cache. Something like that, anyway. I remember doing it before. I think the last time I had to uninstall editable base maps. But now, you know, this opens up a bunch of other mods for me as well, now that I'm finally using that mod. You know, I'm able to finally get some other stuff going. Like this, you know, for example, this, whoops, did not mean to do that. You know, let's unequip that, actually. No reason to have it. What the fuck? Whoa. What's going on here? Okay. So, that's interesting. This chest did have stuff, but they're all, like, merged into one thing, and they're kind of, like, tucked in there. Looks like you got a white, you got a blue. I think I saw green. Somewhere in there. Huh. That's interesting. Tall rocket launcher. That's not normal, is it? I haven't been paying attention, but I believe all the chests that didn't have stuff before still don't have stuff. Wasn't this one of the chests? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. I mean, this one did have stuff, but it was just money. But maybe do they all? No, I guess not. That's so weird that that one actually did, but it just was like inside the chest. Huh. I was kind of thinking like maybe they'd all have that, but no, because, I mean, you'd be able to tell because there'd be like a little, you know, loot thing showing through the chest. Is this, yeah, this is still, okay, that's just already interesting, okay. Didn't really notice that before, I don't think. Yeah, I wonder what is causing that. Hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. Sleep an eye. Because again, that's like the only problem I'm running into here. I'm just glad it works though, in general, because, yeah, yesterday, like again, like the chests were untextured, and I think really I think it was really only the armory that was actually giving me the custom stuff, but none of the other lootables will work. Like, for example, like the fridges didn't give me guaranteed vials like they do, like they're supposed to do. Oh, what is that? Dude, look at that, finally! Look at that, fucking Arsenal Legendary. Nice, take that. Sick. God, that's so cool. Something just so satisfying about being able to find, like, Arsenal stuff in chests, and Iridian stuff, man. Hopefully I can find, like, an Iridian Legendary as well. Or a custom Pearl. That'd be awesome. I mean, it was freaking cool to find that Tsunami earlier, but I'd love to find a custom Pearl in one of these. Plus 60% explosive and slow resistance. Wow, okay. Take that. Corrosive resistance. I know I could be taking a lot more of this stuff. I just don't want to, like, you know, take too much, I guess. Because a lot of this stuff is actually, like, something that I would like to take. Maybe I'll take that one, too. Just I don't really want to, like, overflow my inventory right now. Despite me having, like, 1,000 backpack space, but, like, yeah. Look at this, man. Again, this really does add so much more variety and, like, replayability to this game. Which, I mean, you know, the Arsenal and the Iridian Overhaul already did that, but, like, them just being able to spawn, like, in chests, and, like, in other lootables, like dumpsters, for example, is, like, such a big thing. Like, it's such a... you know, especially given that, like, the only way that you've been able to obtain them before for, like, since the dawn of time, I mean, since they basically were made, were just killing enemies, you know? So this is, like, it's so game-changing. The only drawback, though, right now, just with this early version, is that the enemies actually don't drop them. I actually just have to rely on these chests specifically right now. But eventually, like I said, you know, they will be able to. Look at that, fucking another arsenal weapon, gorilla. Yeah, I noticed Star Wars Battlefront 2 is getting quite the resurgence in players. I think it's just like, I don't know, is it from like the Revenge of the Sith re-release in theaters, or I don't know, maybe there's like something else that's going on that's like bringing them back, but it's a lot of people are playing it to, you know, in hopes that we're gonna get a Battlefront 3. Which I'm like, you know, I mean, I would love that, but at the same time, I really just don't want EA to do it, you know? I wish EA wasn't at the helm. Like a cricket, dude. Every time I see a cricket now, I think of like It's Always Sunny. The character cricket. Have any of you guys seen that show? It's a really good show. I think they're making a new season. Pretty sure it comes out this year, right? Really excited about that. I finally got caught up on the show, like, because for years there, like, I'd started watching the show, like, I got through, like, several seasons, but I never actually got all the way through. So I finally, like, I think it was a couple years ago, finally got caught up on all the seasons, and now I'm actually, like, able to, you know, watch the newest one when it comes out.
So you want me to say?
Ooh, fuck, man. Some good shit. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden just finding these Arsenal legendaries, but I'll take it. Not complaining. And look at all that money. Like, you can even tell just looking at these, like, the UI, like, the item card is different looking, you know? That's how you know that mod's working. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Yeah, this chest... Okay, this chest was empty last run, wasn't it? So it is I guess semi-random? I'm not sure what the fuck's going on right now. For some reason I thought it was fixed, but... It seems like there was a little bit of randomness going on with that. Dun, 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 dun. Also, I just realized, but this actually fixes that whole thing where when you do this method of farming the armory, you know, like exit through here and come back in. Like normally some of the chests would actually already still be open. But I think this actually fully resets all of them. I mean, again, the only problem being that some of them don't actually have stuff, even when you open them, but still. I like that all the chests do get reset. It's a nice change.
Here we go.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying this though. I'm having a blast checking this out. It's been a lot of fun. Not sure how much more I'll do of this. Let's see, what time is it? I didn't want to go too long today just because I went for like 4.5 hours yesterday, I think. It was something like that. Definitely 4 hours at least yesterday. Which definitely was not intentional. But I think I'll do at least like a couple more runs, maybe? I think I'll like at least one more after this. So I do want to have time to play some Doom, the Dark Ages after this. Been having a lot of fun with that. A couple of games I've been actually playing recently is that and the Oblivion Remaster on my Steam Deck. Been really invested in those two games. Also been doing a little bit of Hades on the side on my Switch. Kind of got back into that, or getting back into it. Dude, like, look at that, dude. That's, oh, that's awesome with like the pink and everything. Meko, you finally got your Thumper Hellfire. I did see that actually in the on the server. How was that? Was it what you were hoping for? Everything you were hoping for? Satisfaction abounds, and it's just nothing. That's kind of funny. Oh man.
So many to choose from.
That is so funny though when he says something like, and then it just turns out to be nothing in the chest. Yeah, this chest just looks to be, I guess, somewhat fixed. It's just there still is a duplicate chest in there, though. Wow. The Gearbox weapons just have such unique looking skins.
So you want me to say
Ooh. Abaddon. I think, is mine better? I'm pretty sure I already have an Abaddon. I'm sure I already have some of the weapons I've already picked up as well, like the Hitman. I also, yeah, I do, but is this the one I picked up? I think that one's better. I don't know. I'm gonna assume it is. Let's see, that's the Abaddon I had. Let's see, I'll just equip this. Where'd it go? It has better damage. Yeah, mine's better. It's actually pretty good. Well, there you go. I'll have to give it another shot. I used one like in this playthrough or in just during my Mordecai run. And maybe it's just, I think it was just the enemies, because I was fighting the Zeridians, and I obviously, like, probably isn't going to work very well against those guys, but, I don't know, I'm sure it still fucks shit up. I mean, Hellfire is a Hellfire after all. Is anybody else here playing Doom the Dark Ages? Or the Oblivion Remaster? Also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I guess the Sky Oblivion team like actually visited Bethesda Studios, and like, they all kind of got like pictures and shit. So that's actually really exciting. I will say it is great to, knowing that like Gearbox, excuse me, Bethesda's like, backing this project. Like, just in the sense that they're, allowing it to happen. Obviously, if it was like Nintendo or something, like they would cease and desist that shit, though. But speaking of Sky Oblivion, I'm like this. Honestly, this Oblivion remaster just makes me like even more excited for Sky Oblivion. Oh, I guess, okay, this chest was already open. Interesting. So, scratch that whole thing I said earlier. I feel like this was not like that. Maybe it was. It seems that some of the chests are still closed, though. Because normally it would be, like, very specific chests that would stay open, but, like, yeah. It's only this one so far, I think. I need to go through my Iridians. I don't know which ones I already have and what I don't have. That's why I'm not picking these up. But I just need to go through my shit now that I've hit max level. Kind of reorganize my stuff. But it's hard to say what I have and what I don't have, honestly. Minecraft. How's that been? Once upon a time, I used to be into Minecraft like many years ago. By into Minecraft, I mean just really just doing creative modes. I didn't really do survival mode. I just liked building stuff.
So you want me to share, huh?
I'm more of like a Terraria kind of guy, honestly. Yeah, this chest I think didn't have anything before either. Now it does. Pretty sure a lot of these didn't. Yeah, this one didn't before. Okay, that one still doesn't. Ooh, Reckoner. I think I already have one of those. I mean, I could have, you know, compared the two. I'm feeling kind of lazy, honestly. Ooh, what's that? Limbus Company, what's that? I don't think I've heard of that before. Where the Omega failed, I will not. Athena is a treacherous snake. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll take that. Oh, gotcha game. Gotcha. I just won't get over the Jacobs rocket launcher. Goddamn, sexy. Pulled a 3-star in it. Sound like TCD with Girls Frontline. Don't know, that's it. I think that's a gotcha game. Ah, didn't want me to throw that. I've tried Girls Frontline. I just, it's just not my thing. Pretty sure like the second one came out on Steam. I think I heard that. Actually, I think TCD told me that actually.
So you want me to share, huh?
Do you play Girls Frontline? Mecho? I do want to play that game that's like based off of Girls Frontline. I think it's Codename Bakery. It's like a kind of like a Fire Emblem type, like tactical turn-based game. Oh, that's sick. I don't think Atlas normally makes SMGs. Ooh, look at that, dude. That is. I'm taking a screenshot of that if I can get a good angle. Hold on. Weapons in the way. Oh god! Oh no! What did I do? Oh god! It crashed! I pressed the Steam screenshot button and it crashed. Oh, rendering thread exception, general protection fault, and this huge, like, long ass error. I know you guys can't see it, but it's like it goes. You can see the mouse. It goes from here all the way down to here. Oh man. Alright, I'm just gonna do like a couple gift shop runs and I'll probably be done. That is hilarious. I don't know why. I don't even, yeah, I didn't even get a screenshot, so maybe I shouldn't do that then. Okay. That's weird.
Okay.
Limbus is a weird gacha. Or Limbus gacha is weird though. Instead of pulling entirely different characters, you have a single roster of 12 and pull alternate universe versions of them. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, because I know, like, Girls Front Island has, like, tons of, like, different characters, I think, now. I know they have, like, different skins as well. TC's always, like, posting them on the server. Isn't, I know it's a popular one. Genshin Impact, is that a gacha? Is that one? Am I crazy? Wait, why did it put me all the way back here? What the fuck? Man, that really just, like, fucked the game when I did that. Okay. Enough to, like, boot me back to T-Bone Junction. Or not T-Bone Junction, but Air Battleline, excuse me. Maybe that's like normal with editable base maps, so maybe it just defaults putting you there. I don't know, actually. I don't think so. If so, that would be kind of annoying. Actually, what am I doing? I need to, yeah, I'm going back to Tartarus, not the armory. The 3-star I got was R-Corp 4th pack, Reindeer Hong Lu. I have no idea what that is, but I'm sure it's cool. I would imagine it is, anyway. Damn it, I was hoping that would have a tentacle in it. Sounds kind of funny to say, but... Again, the fridges have like random decorations, and one of them's a tentacle. What about this one? Ah, fuck off. Damn it. Ooh! Fucking officious from this white chest, dude. Wow. Library of Ruina? Is that like, what is that, another gacha? Or is that something else entirely? Oh. That one has a leg. Fucking TK's old leg. Destroyer Plus. Nice. Oh, it's our previous game. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was like a legendary for some... Oh! There's one right here. Oh, and it's actually called the Plague. Nice! Okay, so that fixes that as well. Fixes the names of these. Brings them back to what they're supposed to be. Okay. It's not called the Crux anymore. I like that. I'm assuming the other ones are also fixed as well. Wonder if that also means that like the Penetrator and the Draco are properly legendaries now. I would assume. Wow, this mod really does a lot, dude. Just even like some quality of life fixes in there just because, like, why not, you know? This is one eerie track, isn't it? Some of the distance tracks are pretty eerie. I mean, if you play that game, like you kind of like, you know, understand why it's like that. But the game is very, very much like, it's got like a really amazing atmosphere. I love Distance. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should look into it. If you're into like, you know, platformer kind of games. Ooh, what's that? Like it's kind of like a hybrid between a racing game and a platforming game. Bit of a unique experience. I like it though. Definitely an indie title I would check out. I'd like to get back to it eventually. Maybe even stream it. I don't think I've never streamed that game before. It might be kind of fun. Just go back through and like go through it again, or maybe just do some of the side modes. Beat my score. Some of my scores. I'm pretty sure TCD is like, you know, he's since played it, and I think he's like, you know, maybe I could like one up him, you know, because I think he's one upped me, so on some of those levels in terms of score. Oh, it's a card game. Okay, I see. And it crashed again. Not sure why that is. Okay, general protection fault. Well, fuck, I at least want to do, like, that one run. I wanted to at least finish that run. Come on. Is there any games you're excited for, Remeko, coming out this year? Or anybody else here who's watching? Is there any, like, you know, games you're excited about? Is anybody here actually excited for Borderlands 4? Possibly rivals Borderlands 1 for my favorite game since I first played it. Wow. Like, being a card game, so I'm assuming that you mean like a video game card game. Is this like a pretty popular one or something? Like, is this on Steam? Or is this like a mobile kind of game? Oh, that one has bottles. I want the tentacle to spawn, damn it. Guns, love, and tentacles. It's on Steam. Cool. Gasher Plus. Hell yeah, take that. That's actually not the first time I found a gasher in that particular chest, by the way. Like, in the vanilla game, I found a gasher there before. Funnily enough. Really should be going out of my way to open some of these, too, you know? Gotta get in the habit of it, you know? I'm used to, like, ignoring a lot of these, you know? Because at some point you really don't even need to bother, you know? Because they'd usually just contain money. But there's actually a decent chance they'll contain other shit, you know? The fuck? Ah, there. Send a clip. Sure. Yeah. Sawed off. Look at that. Again, I can't tell you how sick it is just to be able to find, like, these weapons in chests, man. Like, finding that sawed off, you know, just, like, in a chest. It's just so, like, mind-blowing. Like, I never thought this would ever happen. Oh my god, another tsunami! Oh my god, what? From a red chest! This is the second one in this stream. God, I really just hope I'm lucky. I hope it's not, like, bugged with the drop rates on this for some reason. I really hope I'm actually getting lucky. Please. Please. Dude, this one's even better. Look at that fire rate, though. Oh, man. That is... Hold on. Where's the other one at? Oh, I have it equipped. Okay. Dude. Wow. May as well just get rid of this other one. Oops. I don't know. Part of me thinks, like, maybe that there's a chance that it's, like, glitched or something, you know, because, like, that's kind of sus that this is the second one that I found in this stream from a red chest. But I really hope that I'm just getting lucky, because that would be so fucking awesome. There's got to be some luck involved, right? I mean, there's got to be. This is like perfect celebratory music as well. Alright, one more run. That kind of inspired me to do one more run. Damn, I know. I just want it to be like, I want it to be luck. I want it to be genuine luck, man. No bullshit attached, you know? Sleep, when you watch this, man, you should like, you should tell me like what the odds are of that, especially getting 2 of those. All right. Honestly, if I had if I had the Godspeed neutrino combo, I could probably just fly over there right now. Wait, I think these can even... Yeah, look at that. Look at that shit. Class mod in that.
Hello there, good friend. Did you get lost already?
Couple of Iridians. I'm so excited for the full release of this mod. Again, just having like enemies drop this stuff naturally without having to use piles, you know? ditching the whole vial system entirely. It's gonna be so great. And the vial system, honestly, like, it's fantastic. I mean, it's just at this point, it's oh, there's a fish. It's kind of outdated. You know what I mean? Since we can do shit like this now. But obviously, I'll always have like respect for the vial system and like that being a thing, because again, there was a time before editable base maps. I always almost say edible base maps, where you know you kind of had to do that. You had to have that system, and only the OGs will remember that before the vials, there was actually like a shield that you had to equip in order to get the drops. That was the original system. I remember that. Alright, well there you go, guys. That is pretty much the mod right there. I think I, you know, showed off a pretty good chunk of what you guys can kind of expect when this officially releases. Again, there's, just like I was just barely saying, like there's going to be more additions. It's definitely not complete. There's more things planned, like enemies being able to drop stuff. I think there was some other stuff as well. And I really didn't even go fully into the specifics of this mods. I did a little bit yesterday, but, you know, there's a lot of specifics really going on behind the scenes here with this. This is really just scratching the surface, especially for what's to come, you know. So you guys can, like I said, you can look forward to this sometime in the future. This will be released to the public. You guys will be able to check this out. Once again, Sleepmaster, man, thanks so much for, you know, sending this to me, letting me check this out, showing this off early to everybody. I'm glad I got it working for the most part anyway, other than some of the chests just not having stuff for some reason. Again, I'm not sure what's causing that, but still, I'm happy with where it is right now. You know, even if we can't fix that, I'm just grateful that it's like, you know, mostly working. So it's really not the end of the world that some chests don't have things. It's not really super, you know, bothersome to me, but I would still like to hopefully get that fixed, obviously. So get that kind of ironed out. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Whoops, Jesus. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun playing through this. I definitely feel like it kind of made up for yesterday as well, just because, again, I tried to do this yesterday. It's just, it was, I ran into a lot of problems that could have been avoided, honestly, if I just would have, you know, waited a little longer before streaming it and actually, like, tested it off stream first. But still, I feel like I kind of salvaged it yesterday just, you know, with the whole Borderlands 2 stream that I did afterwards, even though I ended up going for like 4.5 hours total. But yeah, I had a blast. I'm just glad that, you know, again, I could properly show this off this time, because it kind of annoyed me that I couldn't yesterday. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good weekend. And I will probably catch you next weekend. That's probably when I'm gonna stream again next. I might stream again this weekend, we'll just see. But if not, next weekend. So anyway, you guys take care, and I will see you next time. Peace out, everybody.